Basically, very good morning to one and all. For the time being, I would like to connect with you because I am willing to record through the social media in my mobile something what happened in my life, and I have become a habitual as generally I keep on making the video, shooting the video. It is my purpose to improvement of my skill, develop my skill, and I don't need to think about the others. I don't need to depend on the others, but it is my intention, it is my thinking. I listen to everyone. I don't make fun of the others by the learning. After that, I'm a owner of my life. I'm a decision maker of my life. So after that, by the learning of the others, I use in my life whatever is useful in my life. So there is no any point ki how can we develop our skill, how can we improvement of our life, but I want to achievement, I want to take advantage of the time, and how can we utilize of the time. For the time being, I have nothing. I'm a planless. I have no plan to visit, to go to the outside, step out from my house. Yeah, what I have to do? There is no plan. So that's why, in the morning time, I have completed my as like a morning walk and practice. After that, straightly I read at my home and picked up my phone and my mic, and for the time being, I am at the top and only for practice instead of wasting the time. I understand how can I utilize the time. Although I have no much, I have no value of the money. I have no value of the time, but at least I know how can we utilize the time. If we are just wasting the time goes very fast. So time doesn't stop for anyone. We have to understand how can I utilize the time? How can I use of this as like of this moment in my life? Because all the time, yesterday, last night before the sleeping, when I was going through using some of the stories, so I was came across a story कि you should not think about your future more, at least at the moment what is happening. You try to figure out, you try to live, you try to make it memorable moment, pleasant in your life. It is real life. We keep on thinking about our future. How can I make my future of the bright? But we are just wasting our present moment. We don't want to think about our present moment, what happened in our life, and we had already getting very when we face a number of the problem, yes, several of the problem, yes, some of the difficulty when we go through. So at the present moment, because we had no idea, we have no idea ki how can I sort out this problem, because we keep on thinking about future ki how can I make my future bright, and only for think about the future, it's not our life really. First, yeah, it is necessary to think about your future, but if you are just thinking about your future of the deeply, and you forget about your present moment, and you don't learn from your past, how will you do? At least we understand what kind of the mistake, and how did I not utilize the time in my past. So we learn from the past, apply at the present, so automatically our future become a bright, effortlessly. So I learned from last night at the story ki mostly time we have to understand, we have to live at the present moment. If we are just enjoyment, we are just making a pleasant of our moment. So I think we don't need to getting worried to say about our future. So all the root is not money for success. It is mindset. It is the game of the mindset. So we keep on thinking, Kim, we can sort out the problem by the money. It's not correct, because sometimes we have to take the action. We have to be ready to take the action to solve, figure out the problem. And money doesn't matter. We can't purchase the all or the happiness, all or the pleasure, yeah, all or the solution of the problem by the money. Sometimes we have to take action and start solving the problem. So I think we figure out without wasting the money, without spending the money. And money is very important. Money is very requirement to serve our life, to as like a, live luxurious our life, to do something. But we should not run behind the money all the time. It's better to go slow in a right direction than go to the fast in a wrong direction. Doesn't matter what people think about yourself. Needless to comparison your life of the others, because there is no comparison with the sun and moon. Both are the sign according their time. When their time comes, automatically they start shining. So we have to be as like a sun and moon. Our time will come. We also depend on our hard work, on our as like a environment. A satisfied life is better than success. So keep on practicing. Keep on doing hard work. Hard work is the key of success. But we have to understand, by the understanding, hard work, you have to do the hard work in the right direction. If you keep on hard working entire your life, and after that you will regret I did hard work for your the life very carefully, but I didn't get anything. So you try to understand in which way did you do. Your direction was not wrong. Your direction was not a good. So that's why you did not get a great pleasure. You did not get a great amount. So it's my pleasure that you are just listening me, and at least time flies by the speaking, by the understanding, by the explaining, because I had no idea how can I express. Automatically comes in my mind according the topic, according what happened in my life, because I am speaking all of my experience, base of the experience. So needless to think about your mistakes and with a pleasure. So thank you by the followed hand. Thank you.